So Dewanna Bonner responded. She responded to leaving the Indiana Fever, and at least she didn't go out there and call out the Fever or anything. At least she didn't do that, I guess. But she has, in fact, spoken about leaving the Indiana Fever. And look, at the end of the day, she didn't want to be there. She didn't want to be there. And if you're either with us or you're against us, and clearly you're now against us. And she's going to walk to the Phoenix Mercury, play on a minimum deal, and yeah, it's going to be what it is. It is what it is. And Aari McDonald is going to be ready to play tomorrow against the Sparks, against her old team, who cut her. So it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a fun one watching her against the LA Sparks. Of all teams, it's going to be a very, very fun one watching her against the Sparks. But here is Dewanna Bonner's response. So, I want to sincerely thank the Indiana Fever for the opportunity to be part of the Fever franchise. Despite our shared goals and excitement heading into the season, I felt the fit did not work out, and I appreciate the organization's willingness to grant my request to move on, particularly at this point in my career. Bonner said, I wish the Fever great success as they continue to build around this dynamic group of young players. Show up to work. Show up. Like, by the way, if Dewanna Bonner had requested a trade, like, if she requested a trade, this is my only issue with the situation. My issue is not Dewanna Bonner wanting out. My issue is the fact that she took her money and just refused to play. She refused to play. Like, you had fans out there praying for you. You had fans out there praying for you. Hoping that it wasn't any family issues. And saying, like, you know what, like, giving you the benefit of the doubt. Well, I don't want to come off the bench is not a personal issue. Well, I don't like my role. Like, that genuinely, is, like, it's just not good enough. It is just not, it's genuinely just not good enough. And, like, I want to thank the Indiana Fever organization. Man, if Dewanna Bonner had have showed up, if she showed up and played, even if she was playing badly, but if she was still showing up, putting in the work, and putting in full effort when she was here, if she was putting in the work and she was just struggling and wanted to go to Phoenix and the Indiana Fever waived her, and it came out today that the Indiana Fever have waived Dewanna Bonner after a trade request and they couldn't find suitors. But she had played all these games and, you know, she was giving her all for the team. She wanted out. And it just didn't work out. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. The Indiana Fever, like, would have been in the same position as they're in now, and we could have a more favorable view on Dewanna Bonner. But I'm sorry, she pulled a Ben Simmons. She just stopped showing up. Like, if she did this in a normal job and just stopped showing up for work, to be fair, there probably is employment laws that, like, you can get away with it. But, like, Ben Simmons got fined. Ben Simmons got fined however long he refused to pay his salary. He got fined for all of that. And yeah, it just didn't seem to matter. It just did not seem to matter to everyone. And everyone didn't take Ben Simmons' side. She got exactly what she wanted. She got traded to the specific... She's going to... Not even get traded. She's going to be allowed to go to the specific team she wants to go to. She's going to be allowed to go exactly where she wants to go. The Indiana Fever are screwed unless they sign Emma Mason. And by the way, in terms of players for the Fever to sign, these are the options. You pray that what's her name, Amiher, is cut by the Valkyries. So, like, ideally, Emma 1. Hope Amiher's cut 2. Kiara or Valerie Valerian Ayayi 3. Kiara Linskin's 5. Move Ayayi down and Marianne Badian. Badian's another really good player you can bring in at the 4. She's mobile, she runs the floor, and she can shoot the ball a little bit. But like, these are all minimum, like, other than Emma, these are all players that have been in and around the league and have not been in the greatest spot in the league. Like, it's just not a great situation all around. It's not a great situation all around. And I mean, we hired a snake oil saleswoman as a coach. We hired we hired a snake oil saleswoman as a coach. We hired old players who seem to be either leaving or just beefing with each other. They seem to be beefing with each other. And, like, the team looks... Caitlin looks dejected. She looks... I'll use the word defeated for Caitlin. And I think all of this is probably... I think it is the Dewanna Bonner situation. Maybe it's not, because Dewanna Bonner was gone after the Connecticut game. And maybe Dewanna Bonner said after a couple of games, you know, I just need to step away from the team for personal reasons. And then it turned out the personal reasons were just she wanted to start. And then she was probably asked, oh, can you go on the road trip? And she was like, nah, I quit. I don't know. Maybe Caitlin was told to calm it down after the Connecticut Sun game. But, the fire that Caitlin plays with is a positive, not a negative. It's a positive, not a negative. But yeah, that fire is gone from Caitlin. The vet that she worked so hard to bring in, that she wanted to win a championship for, is gone. And Bonner got what she wanted. Dewanna Bonner got exactly what she wanted. And yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's just a pity. It is just a pity. All around. Like, they got rid of Temi for the master plan, and Temi would have been perfect. Temi would have been absolutely perfect to have had. And it's a pity. It is just a pity it did not work out, because the Fever, unless they get Emma, punt on the season. Like, they're going to make the playoffs, but, like, I don't know what the goal is. Like, just start playing Timpson, because she might end up playing better. Like, they're the only team the W is not playing their rookie. The only other rookie that's not really playing is Anastasia Kosu it's on a roster that's not playing, is Kosu for the Lynx, and she's like 19 years old. She was expected to be stashed, but she is a super young raw prospect. Timpson's not a super young raw prospect. She went to college. So yeah, all around, it's not a good situation for the Fever. It's not a good situation for anyone. And I mean, Dewanna Bonner responded, I guess, but like, is it the greatest response? I don't really think so.